Hello and welcome everyone. My name is SHALIHAN NAJDAT bin SAMSUDIN from Class 1D, and this podcast is part of my assignment for Business Venture Management. Today, we are going to explore an inspiring example of agility in business, the story of Grab. If you're familiar with Grab, you probably know it is a ride-hailing service, but what you might not know is how Grab evolved into a leading super app across Southeast Asia by embracing agility in the face of rapid changes. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, businesses must be agile to thrive. For Grab, agility has been the cornerstone of their success, and in this podcast, we'll explore how they've used this trait to transform from a small Malaysian startup into a dominant force in Southeast Asia. Let's start with a bit of history. Grab was founded in 2012 by Anthony Tan and Tan Hoi Ling under the name MyTaxi in Malaysia. The goal was simple, which is to provide safer, more reliable transportation options in a region where public transport systems were lacking. Grab began as a taxi hailing app to address the chaotic and unsafe taxi industry. However, Grab didn't stop there. As it gained traction, the company saw new opportunities and challenges that required them to be agile. And agility is key to understanding Grab's success. Grab's agility isn't about the speed, it's about the ability to pivot, adapt, and continuously innovate in a highly competitive market. And that's exactly what Grab did. Let's look deeper into how Grab used agility to overcome some of the biggest challenges they faced. One of the first moves that really demonstrated Grab's agility was their decision to expand beyond just ride-hailing. In 2016, Grab recognized the growing demand for food delivery in Southeast Asia and launched GrabFood, which allowed users to order food from their favorite local restaurants, much like Uber Eats in other parts of the world. This pivot was made possible by Grab's deep understanding of consumer behavior and the region's needs. Southeast Asia has a vibrant food culture, and Grab was able to tap into that demand effectively. But what really solidified Grab's position as a super app was the launch of the GrabPay, their own digital payment platform. This wasn't just a payment solution for Grab's services, but an entire ecosystem that allowed users to pay bills, transfer money, and even shop, all within the app. By creating this ecosystem, Grab wasn't just offering a service, they were creating a lifestyle tool. This was a game changer because Southeast Asia has a largely unbanked population, and GrabPay provided a solution for millions who didn't have access to traditional banking services. This made Grab a more integral part of their customers' everyday lives. Let's take a moment to look at the business strategy that Grab employed during its rapid expansion. Instead of spreading itself too thin across unrelated services, Grab focused on creating an integrated platform where every service complemented the others. This allowed them to offer more value to users without fragmenting their brand. For example, if you were a regular Grab rider, you'd eventually be encouraged to use GrabFood, GrabPay, or even GrabMart for groceries. This constant cross-selling helped Grab retain users by offering multiple services in one place. Another important aspect of Grab's strategy was forming strategic partnerships. Instead of trying to conquer every market on its own, Grab collaborated with financial institutions to build GrabPay and entered into partnerships with local governments to offer services like GrabHitch, which is a carpooling service, and Grab Express, a logistic and delivery service. These partnerships weren't just about expanding their customers' base, they were about creating a network effect where the more services Grab offered, the more valuable the platform became to everyone involved. But Grab didn't stop innovating. The COVID-19 pandemic was a major turning point for businesses around the world, and Grab was no exception. When the pandemic hit, Grab's core ride-hailing business took a massive hit. traffic dropped significantly and people were staying at home, unable to travel. But instead of waiting for the situation to get better, Grab responded by doubling down on its delivery service. GrabFood, which had already gained traction, became an essential service during the lockdowns. With so many restaurants shut down or operating at limited capacity, Grab allowed food delivery to continue while supporting local businesses that were struggling to stay afloat. Grab even introduced contactless delivery to keep customers and delivery drivers safe. Additionally, Grab introduced GrabMart, a service that allowed people to order groceries and other essential goods directly from the app. In a matter of weeks, Grab had transformed from a ride-hailing app to a delivery powerhouse, and its user base grew. In fact, during the pandemic, Grab saw a huge increase in users who had never even considered using the app before. The lesson here: adapt quickly to market changes. Grab didn't wait for things to turn to normal. They acted fast and found new ways to serve their customers. They showed us that in a crisis, agility is more important than ever. Now that we've seen how Grab has evolved and how it used agility to stay ahead, what can we take away from the journey? First, embrace a customer-centric mindset. Grab's success didn't come from just building a product, but deeply understanding how its users needed and adapting those needs. Whether it was offering safer rides or delivering food during a pandemic, Grab always stayed focused on providing value to their customers. Second, innovation is key to sustainability. Grab's shift to become a super app was a game changer. It wasn't enough to just be a ride-hailing service. By innovating and introducing new services, Grab kept users engaged and created a more sustainable business model. Next, building partnerships is essential. Grab's success wasn't just about internal innovation. It was also about finding the right partners, whether it was financial institutions, local businesses, or governments. Grab built a network of partners that supported its growth. And other than that, being resilient and adaptable leads to growth. Grab's ability to respond quickly to disruptions, from market competition to global crisis, shows the importance of being agile. Companies that can pivot and stay flexible during difficult times tend to emerge stronger in the long run. And last but not least, think beyond profit. Grab's impact isn't just measured in profit. They've created social value by helping local businesses, providing job opportunities, and supporting their drivers and delivery partners, especially during the pandemic. A business that balances profitability with social responsibility is more likely to succeed in the long run. Before I end, here's something to think about. Grab's story isn't just about technology or strategy. It's about embracing change and being adaptable in a world that is constantly shifting. For entrepreneurs and anyone interested in business venture management, Grab shows us that agility isn't just a buzzword, it's a core business principle that can make all the difference. Once again, my name is Muhammad SHALIHAN NAJDAT bin SAMSUDIN from Class 21D. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious, stay innovative, and keep striving toward your goals. Take care and goodbye.